For revision, I am taking an example, very simple example, to revise you about isomerism. So our topic is isomerism in coordination compounds. So what is isomerism? Take example. One more compound the number of carbon atoms in this compound is 4 and the number of carbon atoms in this compound is also 4. Number of hydrogen atoms in this compound is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Therefore, the molecular formula of the compound is C4H10. And here also the number of hydrogen atoms is 10. So molecular formula of this compound is also C4H10. So you see that both the compounds have same molecular formula but different bonding of atoms. That is the different structural arrangement of atoms. So these are the isomers. You have studied in class 9th or 10th. One more example. C double bond C H Cl other compound C double bond C single bond H single bond Cl single bond H single bond Cl. In these examples you see that molecular formula is same C2H2Cl2 C2H2Cl2 and bonding is also same. Here this carbon is bonded to one hydrogen, one chlorine by single covalent bonds and to the other carbon by double covalent bond. And similarly here this carbon, hydrogen, chlorine by single covalent bonds and bonded to carbon by double covalent bonds. The difference is that in this compound both hydrogen atoms are on the same side of double bond. Both the chlorine atoms are on the same side of the double bond, but in this compound hydrogen and chlorine are on one side and to the opposite side there is one hydrogen atom, there is one chlorine atom. That is, in this compound the same atoms are on the same side and in this compound the different atoms are on the same side. Bonding is same, spatial arrangement is different. There is the difference of the atoms in the space. तो इन कंपाउंड्स में आपने देखा कि यहाँ स्ट्रक्चरल डिफरेंसेस हैं, बॉन्डिंग का डिफरेंस है और यहाँ बॉन्डिंग सेम है, स्पेस में एटम्स के अरेंजमेंट में डिफरेंस है. ये स्ट्रक्चरल आइसोमेरिज्म को रिप्रेजेंट करता है और ये स्टीरियो आइसोमेरिज को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं। स्टीरियो आइसोमेरिज दो तरह की है, ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमेरिज एंड ऑप्टिकल आइसोमेरिज। तो दिस इज एन एग्जांपल ऑफ ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमेरिज। So let us now we come to our main point, isomerism in coordination compounds. So from here you understand what is isomerism, structural isomerism, stereo isomerism, and now isomerism in coordination compounds. I am going to write the examples of 4 types of structural isomerism shown by coordination compounds, and then we will discuss them one by one. Coordination compounds show structural isomerism as well as stereo isomerism. So first we will discuss structural isomerism. One example. Cobalt, NH3, vol5, NO2. B, cobalt, NH3, vol5O, single bond N, double bond. Other example of other type of structural isomerism shown by coordination compounds. Chromium, NH3, vol6, cobalt, cyanide vol6, chromium, cyanide vol6, and cobalt, third type of isomerism shown by coordination compounds. Other example, fourth type of structural isomerism shown by coordination compounds. The example is B chromium H2O whole 5 Cl Cl2 H2O. These are the examples of 4 types of coordination structural isomerism. See here, the name of this compound is pentaamine nitrito-N cobalt third. Pentaamine nitrito-N cobalt third, and the name of this compound is pentamine nitrito-O cobalt third. What is the difference in these two compounds? You see that the molecular formula is same, but the two compounds differ with respect to coordination bond formed by nitro group. Here in this example, the coordination bond between cobalt and nitrogen, and in this example there is coordination bond between oxygen and cobalt. So there is the difference in the linkage, that is the coordinate bond formed by the ambidentate ligand. This nitro is ambidentate ligand. It can be linked through two atoms, either through nitrogen or through oxygen. Here it is linked to center metal ion through nitrogen, and here it is linked to center metal ion through oxygen. That is why the name carries nitrito-M, and here through O, that is why the name carries nitrito-O. This type of structural isomerism is called linkage isomerism. So these are the examples of linkage isomerism. So this is linkage isomerism, L-I-N-K-A-G, linkage isomerism. Now see here, same molecular formula, both the compounds have same molecular formula, but there is the difference in the ligands which are coordinated with center metal ion. Here you see chromium has 6 coordinate bonds with nitrogen of ammonia, and cobalt has 6 coordinate bonds with cyanide ligand. And in this compound, cyanide ligands are coordinated with chromium, here with cobalt and here with chromium, and cobalt is coordinated with nitrogen of ammonia. This is an example of coordination isomerism. The names of the compounds are see here, this part is positively charged and this part is negatively charged. This part is negatively charged and this part is positively charged. The name will be accordingly. Cation is named first, followed by anion. Therefore, this part is cationic part. It will be named first. So hexaamine. Hexaamine chromium. Third, oxidation state. Hexaamine chromium third. And now anionic part, hexa cyanido cobaltate. Third, this is the full name of this compound and name of this compound. This part is cation, therefore this part will be named first. So hexaamine cobalt third, cationic part, and now anionic part, hexacyanido chromate. Chromate third. The molecular formula of the compounds are same, but the ligands which are coordinated with center metal ion are different. So this type of isomerism is called coordination. Isomerism, coordination, isomerism. Now third, see here, molecular formula of both the compounds is same. What is the difference? In this compound, sulfate is present as counter ion, and in this compound, bromide is present as counter ion. This is the only difference. So ions in these two compounds are different. In the one compound, the ion will be sulfate, and in the other compound, the counter ion will be bromide. So such type of isomerism is called ionization isomerism. The name of this compound will be pentamine bromido or bromido cobalt third sulfate. And the name of this compound pentamine sulfato cobalt third bromide. So these are the examples of ionization isomerism. So now the last one of the structural isomerism shown by coordination compounds is solvate isomerism. See here, all the water molecules, in this example, all the water molecules are coordinated with this central metal ion. And here, in this example, 5 water molecules are coordinated, have coordinate bond with central metal ion, and 1 molecule is present as free molecule in the crystal lattice. So this is the difference between the two. Such type of isomerism is called solvate isomerism, and this is particularly an example of hydrate isomerism. So solvate isomerism, once again, इसमें 6 वाटर के मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं और सभी क्रोमियम के साथ कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड्स बना रहे हैं, और इसमें 6 वाटर के मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं लेकिन 5 मॉलिक्यूल्स क्रोमियम के साथ कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड बना रहे हैं, और एक मॉलिक्यूल सॉल्वेंट का एज ए फ्री प्रेजेंट है क्रिस्टल लैटिस में. It makes the difference between the two and gives rise to solvate isomerism. This compound is violet in color. And this compound is grey-green in color. So this is all about structural isomerism shown by coordination compounds, linkage isomerism, coordination isomerism, ionization isomerism, and solvate isomerism. Note down a question. Give one example of each of the structure of the following. Give one example each of the following, that is linkage isomerism का एक एग्जाम्पल कोऑर्डिनेशन आइसोमेरिज्म का, एक एग्जाम्पल आयनाइजेशन आइसोमेरिज्म का, और एक एग्जाम्पल सॉल्वेट आइसोमेरिज्म का. जो यहाँ नहीं है वो एग्जाम्पल देना है जो यहाँ बोर्ड पर नहीं है. ओके.